Okay, so class, this is the test review for chapter 3, which was the Familien chapter, the family. And if you recognize some of these questions, well, some of them were on that thing they call the final exam, which I called the midterm, because this year we had to split it in half so that we could do half the chapter and the family tree before, the year was up, and now that it is 2015, it is right now. I'm sure I'll be using this for a while, this video. Anyway, so that's why we're only now in 2016 finishing the, 15, sorry, finishing the chapter. Anyway, and it is the month of February, so then you should know, der Februar hat 30 Tage. Is that true? No, it is not true, because, of course, it has, what, 28 or 29, so that is the case, never 30. Klavier, it is a musical instrument, so it's true, but what instrument is it? Anyone remember? Guitar. That's guitarra. The clavichord was an old form of it, a bit similar to the harpsichord, and that is a piano, that's what it's called. Very good. Der Januar, that would be the month we just had, ist ein Wintermonat, so winter month, yeah? So that is obviously then the case. So that's easy. Now, what about mein Vater hat einen Vater? Ist mein Onkel. Is that true?
No.
No. Who is your Vater's Vater? Opa or Großvater. Exactly. So, and es schneit, it snows. Es schneit viel im Sommer in Deutschland. Is that true?
No.
No, it's not. It's not Australia. There it's summer in the winter and winter in the summer. So, yeah. Ein Schneeball, snowball, yeah, Schneeball is weiß. Is that the color it should be? Good, otherwise don't eat it, yes. There's a song that says, watch out where the huskies go, don't you eat that yellow snow. So yeah, if the Schneeball is nicht weiß, nicht essen, don't eat it. Yeah, anyway, and trinkt, so drinks, yes. Man trinkt Kuchen. What is Kuchen? You have it on, okay, Isaac's going to have it tomorrow, probably. What are you going to eat tomorrow?
Birthday.
16. Yeah, so, no, what eating? What are you going to eat tomorrow?
Tamales.
Aren't you going to eat something special?
Cake.
Cake.
Yeah, exactly.
Ice cream.
And so, trinkt. So, are you going to drink the cake? No. So neither. So
In
that's
Wally
not right.
they do.
Where?
In Wally. Yeah, because they have all of their breakfast shakes and lunch shakes.
Oh, okay. Well, barring stuff like that, you don't drink cake, so just be sure and say falsch, okay? And, okay, we just learned about Spielzeug. The word spielen, to play, is always on the word wall, by the way. It's right over there, the green slide. So spielen is play. So what do you think Spielzeug is? You guys remember?
Playing.
Play. It's a noun, though. Play. What do you play with?
Dog.
Dog. Say with Hund. Yeah, no, it doesn't say Hund, though. It says Spielzeug, so play stuff. What is play stuff, you think? Toys, exactly, that's what it is. And it says, Kinder spielen nicht mit Spielzeug. Well, you think that's right? It can't be right. I don't know a kid in the world that doesn't like to play with toys. So that is totally wrong. So be careful of those that say nicht, because it's not. Anyway, okay, we have the 4 Jahreszeiten. That would be true. This, however, says 3 Jahreszeiten. So it's wrong. Good. What is Jahreszeiten? How about that? Year and...
What?
Time.
Oh.
Year and time. What is a year time? Time of the year. What is that called?
February.
No, that's a month. That's a monat. What is this? Season is the one. Yeah, season. So 3 seasons. Is that true?
No.
Yes.
Right. Because even the composer Wozniacki tells us in his music that we have 4 Jahreszeiten, 4 seasons. In fact, the spring season sounds like this. Anyway, so that's what that is. And then the summer sounds a little different, and then the autumn and the winter, the Herbst and Winter sound a little bit more somber. Anyway, here we go. Gotta have some funny ones in there too. So, der Onkel, no, mein Onkel, so my uncle, hat eine Frau. Sie ist meine Cousine. Why is that wrong?
Because his wife would be your aunt.
Yeah, that can't be. It's got to be your aunt. Although there is one place in America that is rumored to have such relations. And here is the guy, the perfect guy to, yes, exactly, to demonstrate. Here he is. And he says, my girlfriend broke up with me, but she said we could still be cousins. So there you go. So someone, in that place, that's all, I don't know whether any of that's true, but you know, I've heard certain regions. Anyway, so there. Anyway, it's just a little fun. Okay, this is a logic question, so logisch, no logisch. But what it's really asking you is, do you know what gestern and morgen mean? So gestern is, I'll give you a hint. Gestern war Mittwoch. So what does gestern mean?
Mittwoch is midweek.
Yeah, so that was
Last week.
yesterday. So yesterday. And morgen, in addition to meaning morning, if it's not capitalized, it means
Tomorrow, right?
tomorrow, exactly. So with that in mind, suddenly the whole thing makes sense. At first glance, you look at it and go, oh, 21, 23, that can't be right. 21, 23, that can't be right. Yeah, but if that was yesterday, and heute is, let's say, the 22nd, then morgen would be 23, and then it's right, suddenly. So you got to think of, so be sure you know what you're looking at, and gestern and morgen. So gestern war Mittwoch, heute ist Donnerstag, und morgen ist, what is morgen?
Why didn't you close it?
Freitag. So, we can all agree that Freitag is a clause for, applause. Anyway, so that's that. And März, that means not now we have Februar, but next month is März. This is a tricky one. It says, es ist eine schöne Jahreszeit. Well, it is maybe a nice time of the year, but we just had it. What does Jahreszeit mean? Yes, and that's not a season, it's a month. So that's Monat. It's not a season, so it's not a Jahreszeit. So that's technically then wrong. Anyway, this is more than technically wrong, I would think. Der Bruder heiratet, as in marries, yes. Der Bruder heiratet seine Schwester. You are right. If you are laughing, you understand it. And I don't even need to explain why that might be wrong, but he came to mind again, so I should demonstrate the music that would go with that. So there you go, that's it. So, yes, I saw a shirt once that said, that had two little guys rowing, and it said, keep rowing. I hear banjo. So yeah, anyway.
I reckon that's like to marry their cousins.
That's what it is, yeah. So, although this is pretty good too, I gotta say. Who are your Eltern? Who are they? Your elders, who are they?
No parents.
Parents, right. And if they have keine, does that mean they have lots and lots of, or does it, no, it means they have not any. So if your Eltern haben keine Kinder, how can that?
No, they have no kids.
It can't be. Why? How are you here? Your parents have no children. Yeah. That's why we have an answer for that. I remember, sometimes first-year students will ask me, but Herr Martin, that doesn't make any sense. I go, yes, that's right. We have an answer for that. Unlogisch. So, unlogical as in illogical. So, yeah, we do have an answer for that. So, anyway. Oops, wrong button. Okay, okay. Anyway, ich mache im Winter in Süddeutschland einen Schneemann. I will make, in the winter, a snowman. That's logical. And I wanted to make sure that it is in Süddeutschland, because I told you how in northern Germany it doesn't snow and stuff. So South Germany, it does snow in the winter, okay? So Schneemann, snowman. Just so you understand what it's getting at here. Because you can't really do that in Hamburg a whole lot, because it freezes there, but it doesn't really snow. Not enough to make snowmen regularly.
Texas now, pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much like that. Then if you get way further north, fine. Then in the Scandinavian countries, when you get closer to the North Pole, yeah. Then yes.
Did you see Kurgo when we had that snowball?
No, I saw pictures of it. Yeah,
Yeah, it was like
pretty nice.
4 inches.
It was about like 4 feet.
That was
4 feet.
feet.
No, 4 inches.
Even I know that that's too much. So
Oh, yeah.
I don't know feet. I mean, I
Like-
memorized what I
like
need
80
to.
inches.
Anyway, mein Vater isst gern Kuchen. That means my father is gladly a cake. Isn't that what that means? No, it would though if it had one S. But because it has two S's, ist means eats.
Wait, why does it have
So-
2 S's instead of a capital E?
because it comes from the word essen, eating, so or food. And yes, see, we have that food wall section over there. It says essen. So ist, it would be ich esse, I eat. Du isst, or mein Vater isst. And in this case, it's not is, but eats. Okay, with one S, it would be. Remember, so that would say my father is gladly a cake. Well, that's nice. I'm glad your father's a cake, but should have that looked at. So anyway, no, this just means your father likes cake. Now, of course, it's not asking, maybe your father hates cake, I don't know. But it's a logical question or a logical statement nonetheless, right? Anyway, der Herbst, that is a season called autumn or fall. They're very good. And is this then possible? Der Herbst tanzt. What's tanzt? Dance. Dances or whatever. So the autumn dances very well. Is that possible? The season itself, not the person? No, it doesn't make any sense. So I've had students that are called that. So I've had a student whose last name was Herbst, and I had a student whose first name was Autumn. Okay, I said, if you can dance well and demonstrate it, you can answer that differently. But otherwise, this makes no sense. So there. Anyway, was macht er? Sieht fern. This is a question and an answer, and the question is, does it make sense? I'll give you a scenario. In this whole chapter where Sabina and Michael have been having this party and all that stuff, let's say the father, he kind of just sits in the background and doesn't do anything, but let's say she comes over and says, what is he doing? Was macht er? And Michael says, he's looking, he sees far. What does seeing far really mean? Watching TV, exactly, because tele is far and vision is seeing. So far, seeing, so there you go. And that is then a perfectly logical little question and answer thing there. However, this is completely illogical. Why? What does this say? Der Bruder, so the brother, he does something with the toys. Now, if he plays with the toys, if it said spielt mit Spielzeug, everything would be fine. No, but what was this whole chapter about? Familia and, well, yes, what was this? 50th anniversary of what? Yeah, them getting married, that's right. So heiraten is married. So then, okay, so therefore, the brother marries what?
Tacos.
He marries tacos. Well, that's almost as bad. So yes, he marries toys. Now he marries a toy. He marries a toy.
Sense.
Yeah, it does.
Like
Makes
Toy
perfect
Story.
sense.
Hey,
And he thought so too. Yeah, so he thought so as well, apparently. So yeah, definitely one of those. So yeah, okay. Here we have matching. In the original review, they had it like 20 answers, 10 questions, and I was like, that's a recipe for disaster. Even good students mess up on those. If you have like Vater and Vetter, and they're so close together, ooh, that doesn't prove that you don't know it. That just proves you can be tricked. So yeah, the male cousin is the Vetter, not the father. That's right. And viel, it means much, or it means a lot. And remember, ich besuche meine Oma. Remember how that didn't mean I'm going to go bazooka my grandma? It means visit, exactly. I'm bazookaing my grandma. The next season that's coming up is called
Spring.
And it's called Frühling in German. And yesterday we had something with the weather, and then you would have said es regnet yesterday. And now we would say es hat geregnet with a G, but we're getting to past tense in a little while. We're not quite there yet. Anyway, so, okay, moans and groans, which is definitely that. Which one is moans and groans?
Yeah.
What is it? Stirred. It's not stirred. Okay, so sauer is a flavor, but if sauer were an emotion or a feeling, which one would it be? Exactly. So böse Vögel or saure Vögel for angry birds, right? So yeah, there you go. And talks and chats, well, that's redet. Okay, fine. What about this one though, the piano? We just had that one recently in this. Klavier is the one. Very good. And instead of something making Spaß, you could also say Spaß is fun. You can also say it is fun in English, but you don't say ist Spaß, you say macht Spaß, as in it makes for a fun time. It's not makes fun as in, it's not that kind of makes fun. That would be too bad, so sad, so that would be that one. And you certainly wouldn't want to insult anybody because then drama could ensue. Anyway, all right, fine. Vetter, okay, mein Vetter hat eine Mutter. So my fat guy has a mother. Well, remember, fett can also be with an F. So the fat one, Vetter. No, with a V it is male cousin as well, yes. So if your male cousin has a mother, who is that to you? It's your Tante, that's right, yeah, you said that, right, good. Tante is the one. And this one's the easiest, everybody knows this one. Meine Mutter hat eine Mutter. Who's that to you?
Oma.
It's your Oma, or your Großmutter, either one you would recognize it as being. So, I'm sure. Meine Mutter hat einen Mann. Now, I know that there can be step and all that stuff, but who is that going to be to you? Your Vater. Yeah, okay, that's fine. And ich bin dein Vater, it said. Yes, we should remember I showed you that with the Darth Vader. So, yeah. Anyway, mein Onkel hat eine Tochter. So, your uncle's daughter, who is that to you? That is cousine, can be spelled with a K or a C, but it ends in E, whereas cousin doesn't. Neither does Vetter, for that matter. Cousin is spelled exactly the same way as cousin, and cousine is spelled like cousin with an E at the end. So, but it could also be with a K at the beginning. So, anyway, meine Tochter hat einen Bruder. I went to my word wall and showed you pictures of my own children. I showed you meine Tochter and mein Bruder. So, who hat einen Bruder? So, it would be, so her brother, my daughter's Bruder, is what? Son, yeah, and that is Sohn, that is correct. So Sohn, son, is the one. Now, this is what I have ready for you. What I was getting ready was this, and I want to make sure you know about Fasching and Carnival. And Fasching and Carnival are one and the same thing. In New Orleans, they call the same thing Mardi Gras, which is French. They also call, what do they call it in San Antonio? Do you know? What is Carnival here? What is Mardi Gras?
Fiesta.
Fiesta, that is correct. That is what that is. And it's a very serious holiday. No, it's lots of fun and craziness, right? So, same answer here. The video will show you. Hold on, it is right here. This is a guy who does these German learning videos called, what was it called? Learn German? No, these. Germanized, that's the word.
Hallo und willkommen. Ich bin Meister Lenzher und ihr seht Get German. Something's not quite right here yet. Wait a second. Ah, that's better. Ah, hello and aloft, guys, and welcome to Get Germanized, the Carnival special. Hello and aloft are the typical German carnival cries that, indicate the beginning.